We'll be showing you today how to properly open and close jump rings. First, you need good jump rings. These are made with a saw cut. They're perfectly square. The cut is very, very fine, so the ring stays round when it's closed. And it's extremely smooth and free of burrs. To work with chainmail, you need good pliers. This is a pair of flat nose pliers. You need one for each hand. The inside of the jaws needs to be perfectly smooth. No serrations like hardware store pliers. The edges should be either filed or sanded slightly to take the sharp edge off. The same with the corners in the front. These are fairly narrow-nosed flat nose pliers, but they're just about perfect for small jump rings. For larger jump rings, of course, you might want some that are a little bit wider and a little bit huskier. But these work for me well for almost all sizes. To open the jump ring, you grasp with one set of jaws on either side and twist it about 30 degrees. Now to close it, after you pass it through another ring, say, you want to push slightly together with the jaws of the pliers and then twist, and you'll hear a little click and feel a little click as the ends pass each other. You go slightly past center and then let it go because the material springs back. Now it sprang back to where the joint is nice and flush. The object is to close a ring so that you can hardly see the joint. You don't want any space between the joint, the two ends of the joint, and you don't want them to be misaligned. If you're really good, you can make it very hard for yourself to see, or anyone else to see, where the joint is. Okay, let's go into chain making. Simplest chain is 1 into 1. Close a ring, open a ring, hook the open ring through the closed ring, close it. Take another ring, open it, add it to the end of the chain, and close it. On and on and on, as long as you want to make the chain. This is what's called a simple 1 into 1 chain. One ring, join to another, join to another, join to another. Just the simplest sort of chain. Something a lot nicer, but still fairly simple. Nicer in looks, nicer in feel, nicer in the weight, the way it flows on your body, around your wrist, around your neck. And it has a certain weight that is attractive. Good jewelry shouldn't be flimsy, or shouldn't feel flimsy. It can be ethereal, but it shouldn't feel flimsy. So I've put 2 rings through one, and I've taken another one and put it through the 2 rings. Take another, place it through the doubled ring, and then add another right beside it in parallel. Now I have 3 sets of 2 linked together, and we just continue to add 2 by 2. Now when a 2 by 2 is done, it's going to look like this. And you can see it drapes very nicely. It doesn't look open and flimsy. Has a good weight to it. and that's quite attractive. And that's the 2 into 2.